This isn't the type of video I typically make, however I really wanted to do a video about one of my absolute favorite places to visit in the entire world, Laser Quest. The Laser Quest in my area has been a staple of my life ever since it opened in 1995. I was in 3rd grade when my Laser Quest opened its doors, and my first visit was the same year for a classmate's birthday party where he practically invited our entire class. I had played laser tag before, but never like this. With its awesome laser packs and guns, maze arenas illuminated by neon paint and black lights, and techno music blasting while you shot at anything that moved, Laser Quest was bar none the best laser tag experience ever created. I've had countless birthdays there, gone to many birthdays there, and have easily played hundreds of games of laser tag at Laser Quest since my first visit. However, it's with great sadness that I now have to say goodbye to this incredible establishment. As of September 2020, Laser Quest, which is a company out of England, has decided to cease all North American operations, which includes all their locations on the continent. Ever since the COVID pandemic took off in March of this year, all their locations closed down. However, up until recently, all announcements and updates had indicated that Laser Quest would reopen eventually. However, months passed and yet no reopening happened. And look, I get it, you're crammed into a giant enclosed maze-like room and coming in close contact with other players constantly. Laser Quest was probably the very last business that would be allowed to reopen given the health guidelines and whatnot. So I guess it should be no surprise that they ended up deciding to call it quits given the circumstances. And while the news of Laser Quest closing permanently wasn't necessarily a surprise to me, what was a surprise was just how much the news impacted me emotionally. To put it bluntly, I was devastated when I found out Laser Quest was going out of business in North America. Upon learning this very unfortunate news, I drove over to Laser Quest, sat in the parking lot, and just stared at this magical place that houses so many wonderful memories and experiences for me. Being completely serious, I actually cried. Yes, I know, this probably sounds incredibly lame, but I actually cried knowing that I'd never be able to pick out a cool code name again, like Mr. Burns, Sub-Zero, or Wiggles. I'd never again be able to put on one of their cool laser packs and hold one of their awesome laser guns again. I'd never hear that awesome noise emanating from the vest again when someone tagged me, or the vibration of the vest, and I'd never again be able to see how I ranked against everyone else once our match was over. One other awesome thing about Laser Quest was its awesome lobby filled with things like air hockey, vending machines, pinball, and arcade machines. I mentioned this in my top 5 pinball machines video, but they had so many great arcade games and pinball machines while I was growing up. Some of my favorite machines of all time, along with some of my best memories of those machines, were within the lobby of Laser Quest. I remember being 9 years old and my friend Tony and I double-teamed Area 51, defeating the UFO boss at the very end, beating the game for the first time. I remember playing Soul Edge the very first time I visited Laser Quest in 1995 and thinking Valdo looked freaking awesome with his blade hands. I have so many amazing memories of the lobby of this place, and they honestly are just as memorable as the time spent actually blasting my friends and strangers during our games of laser tag. I could literally talk about Laser Quest and all my fond memories of that place for hours and hours, but for the sake of keeping this video a reasonable length, I'll spare you the sentimental rambling. My love and nostalgia for Laser Quest has endured throughout most of my life, and in fact, prior to this year, I've spent my last 3 birthdays at Laser Quest despite being in my 30s. Yep, a grown man playing a game mostly enjoyed by elementary and middle school kids. Kinda lame, right? You'd think that, but each time I played there was always many other people of varying ages playing as well. While some of these people were parents playing with their kids, a huge portion of them were people just like me in their 20s, 30s, and even 40s who probably have the same wonderful memories as I do of playing the best laser tag ever created as a kid or teen. I really wasn't ready to say goodbye to Laser Quest when I learned of their demise, and frankly, I don't think I ever could have been. Laser Quest has been a constant fixture of my life since I was 7 years old, and I guess I naively assumed it would always be there. However, just like people, pets, or in this case places, nothing lasts forever and all things must eventually end. But even after all the arcade machines are removed, all the laser packs are hung up for good, and the neon maze arena is torn down and discarded forever, what will always remain will be my many incredible memories I have of Laser Quest. Undoubtedly, Laser Quest will also live on in the memories of thousands of others as well, who had birthday parties there, played with their friends on the weekend, or even competed in the various leagues that Laser Quest ran. For this reason, Laser Quest will truly never be gone, and at least for me, I will always cherish every second I spent at this amazing establishment. I'll always consider myself very fortunate that a place like like Laser Quest was such a huge part of my experience growing up. And with that, goodbye Laser Quest. I will never forget you, I will always miss you, and you will always live on in a very special place in my heart. Thank you for all the good times.